giving me the opportunity. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to introduce myself. I have completed my graduation from MIT College of Engineering in Aurangabad. I have total 4 years of experience in data engineer, where I worked on the GCP services, Python, PySpark, SQL, and I also have a knowledge about Hadoop. And I worked on the GCP project, that is the GCP data engineering and warehousing. So that's all about me. Thank you. I will say my project. So my currently the project name is GCP Data Engineering and Warehousing. Here we was having the sources, that is the Teradata, on-premise MySQL, AWS RDS, and Trackeo. These were our four sources, and my destination was the BigQuery. First, we was understanding the flow of our project. Means first we was understanding the what are the requirements of the project. Means how the data will be coming from which sources, and then our destination was BigQuery. So for my first source was a Teradata. Teradata is just like my SQL only. Here the data was so huge, and structured data, that is the batch data. So we use the GCP service, that is the data stream. Uh, Data Pro, and Data Pro is like a cluster based service. So in a Data Pro, we was using the means first we was writing the script. In that script we was writing the whole structure of the whole structure of our the data. Means first we was creating the Spark station. Then here we was using the host name, username, and password. And after that we was having the two table added, that is a table created and a table modified. And after that this script was stored into the GCS bucket. Then with the help of airflow orchestration tool, we were scheduling our script. Airflow orchestration tool is used for the scheduling our script in on the daily basis, or the weekly basis. Mm, and this was my the first source. And the second source which I used, the on-premise my, here the data was stored in the on-premise MySQL. And here the data was coming from the mobile app. Here also it was the customer data, means who sign up and who log in. And data was in the real time data. So we use the GCP service, that is a data stream. In data stream is nothing but we was having one source profile and a destination profile. Whatever the changes was happening into the source profile, the automatically changes was happening into the destination profile with the help of CDC feature. This was my second source. And the third source which was I used in the payment app. And here also the data was like a real time data. So I have used the GCP service, that is a data stream only. So whatever I have said in the data stream in the second source, same procedure was happening to this also, means with the help of CDC features. So here also the data was like in the customer related only data, means what was the real time changes and what this was. The fourth source I used, fourth source which I have used the AWS RDS, AWS RDS. Means here the data was coming from the client side only, means they was adding into the GCS storage bucket. And we was with the help of cloud storage trigger, we was getting directly the notification that your script has been added. So this was my fourth source. And our destination was BigQuery. So we was having the two environment, that is the UAT and the production. So in that UAT and production, we was having the three layer, that is the raw layer, transform layer, and curated layer. In the raw layer, the data was directly coming from the source. Mm. And in the transform layer, we was cleaning our data, and in the curated layer, the client was sending into the downstream application. So that's all about my project.
Okay. So, did you use Spark in this project?
Yeah. We have used the Spark.
Okay. Okay. So, okay, what is the difference between narrow and the wide transformation?
Narrow and wide transformation. In narrow transformation, there is no.
Right. Correct. You.
Yes.
Just go ahead.
Yeah. 1 second. In narrow transformation, we can't do the most transformations, whereas in a wide transformation, we can do the transformation such as select. We can select a hold. Say we can select hold particular whatever we have requirement. So this is the difference.
Is it
Point I'm
allowed to, or it is required for shuffles, like
yeah. Shuffling only we can use.
between the nodes?
Means narrow we can't do the more shuffling, whereas in a wide we can do the more shuffling. Due to the shuffling, the data can be not in the proper way, so we avoid the more shuffling.
Okay, fine. Okay, what is checkpoints and why we use it? Mm,
What
yeah. What is
current
checkpoints? Checkpointing and why we use it?
checkpointing is necessary whenever we are using the checkpoint. It is necessary to whatever the requirement has been given into our project, or whatever the spark in the spark we are using in a checkpoint. So uh, it is necessary to check whatever the requirements are there, it is clear or not, as per the point. If it is not, then the further procedure cannot be happen, so we require the checkpoint.
Is it anything related to like data frame, storage, something?
Currently I'm unable to recall the checkpoint.
Okay. If it is, let's imagine the scenario like if any jobs crash.
Okay. Job crash.
Okay.
Uh, I'm not unable to recall only that point, checkpoint.
No issues. Okay. So if it is like, okay, how do you use, I mean, how do you optimize the PySpark code?
Okay, there are optimization method in our Spark, that is a select. We have to select the particular columns on the basis so that we can get a particular result. We can use the catch and persist for memory. We can catch and persist. We can use the broadcast join. For example, in broadcast join, we have one small data set and one bigger larger data set. So we can combine that both, and we can use the broadcast join. And mm, broadcast join, we can use windowing function into that, and we can also use uh, we can also use the catch and persist, and we have to also use the
Yes.
that much only I am unable to recall.
Just give me a
Catch and
second.
persist, broadcast join, yeah.
Okay, good one. How do you handle skew in join?
When we have more skew, no, means we have one particular word.
I mean, whatever, like how you will handle it in join.
So with the help, when we have the more skew, so we can with the means when we have more skew, means skew is nothing but when we are repeating one word particular in repeating that particular script, so we can give the one word to that particular skew word, and then with the help of that we can solve that skewness into our data.
Salting or like to convert.
What to convert?
Broadcast join.
Yeah, broadcast joins are nothing but means when we have one small data set and one large data set. So then when we have both these, then we can use the broadcast join. Means it will combine that both, and then it will have then it will give the result.
Okay, fine. So as I can see your CV, there is SQL as well, right? So we
Yeah,
can.
yeah.
Uh, so just share your screen and write a query to find, like, suppose second highest salary.
Is it audio? It is visible.
Right. Writing, just paste your answer in chat box.
Yes.
Completing, just paste your answer in chat box.
Yeah, yeah.
Make a full screen, you'll see chat option.
I'm visible to you?
I can see you, but like just paste in chats.
No. This meeting one where has gone?
Yes.
This is not visible to me. One second, I will join once.
Just make a full screen. You'll see here where you can hide video or like chat or like share screen. You have shared your screen, right? So in the same line, you can see chats.
Mhm. Yeah, I have shared it.
Just like check it again. Um, Could you explain it shortly what you have done exactly?
Yeah, yeah. First, we have to select the name and salary, means whatever the columns it is given from which table, that is the employer. Then we have to use the clause, that is the where clause, that we will select the salary where salary equals to, and we have to select the max salary. Means we have to select the max salary from employer, where salary is where salary is less than equal to select max salary, means whatever the arrow this sign is there, then it will select the means it will select the highest salary from that table, that is the employer.
So,
With the help of I have used the means we have used here subqueries, means for finding the maximum salary, and also we can use, or we can also use the limit one, that one, limit one also. So means we can also use the here clause, that is the group by and all, that also we can use it.
what is the difference between inner join and left join?
Inner joint will give the output of the means when we are comparing both the table, that is employee 1 and employee 2, it will give the output of the only the whatever the match columns are there, but whereas in the left join we will get only the left only the left column one, and only the left column one we will get the output. That is it.
Will be condition of matching or not in left join?
Yeah, it will match both. Means only we will get the left one output. Means whatever the matching column will be there.
When if it's not match.
If it does not match, it will not be the output.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yes. Means if the if it is not matched, it will not give. Inner join only will give the from both the table, whatever the difference is there.
Hmm. So What is window function?
Window function is nothing but in window function, we are selecting one particular window. Means if we have many columns, and we have the particular, for example, we have the subject wise, so we can select the if we have the English subject, so we can select that particular English subject window, and with the help of windowing, we can get the output of whatever the result we want, such as if we want what if we have 1 to 5 English subject, so we can also get output such as who has scored the more in the English subject, that is max or minimum, and with the help of that we can get that particular result.
Any use case about it?
In use case for windowing,
Window function.
that only use case that we can find a maximum number of who scored much more marks or who scored less marks. So that is only the use case.
What is indexing? Like when we can use it? Um,
Indexing. Indexing. Indexing is nothing but uh, we can give the number for that from 0 to n number of columns.
and where we can use it? Like in case of join or like
Yeah,
it's
we
very
can use
basic.
in the indexing.
Okay,
No, I don't.
let's move ahead. Fine. As I can see Databricks in your CV, right?
Yeah.
So what is Delta Lake and why did you use it?
Data lake is nothing but whatever the data we are having, what kind of data it is. Means it is structured, unstructured. So this type of data if we are having, so then we are using the data lake. And
No, no,
as
no.
a
Delta Lake,
yes,
I asked. Delta Lake.
delta
Yeah.
delta lake I have not used.
If you
Data
remember any,
data breaks I have used that notebook for practicing the past sessions.
have you heard about it? ACID transactions?
Hmm?
ACID transactions, have you heard about it?
Transactions.
ACID transactions.
No, no, not always.
Okay, fine. Just a moment. So, have you heard about autoloader?
Autoloader.
Mhm.
In session, in Spark. No, autoloader also I have not heard.
Cloud storage, I can see, right? So,
Cloud storage, yeah, I have used the GCP cloud,
okay.
where I have used the services which I have mentioned in my project, that is the Dataproc, DataStream, BigQuery, cloud functions, cloud storage, yeah, that kind of services I have used.
Okay, so, have you used medallion architecture in your project?
Magellan architects is nothing but that only. We have the three layers, that is a raw layer, a transform layer, and curated layer. Here, in raw layer, the data was coming from directly from the source, and then transform layer, we was cleaning the data, means we was removing the null value, duplicate value, and in the curated layer, the data was so clean. So one of our analytics was data analytics. was sending into the downstream application, that is the hooker dashboard, clever tap app, like this kind of downstream app was there. So this was the material architect.
Have you used PySpark here in
Yeah,
these
yeah, we
layers?
have
I mean,
in
go ahead.
Spark. Our script was only in Spark only. Whatever the script was there.
I can see GCP Cloud Services here. So, right in your CV. Can you explain like if it is like end-to-end pipeline that you have built in GCP?
Yeah, that only I have told you in the project. That was the end-to-end pipeline. That we was having the four sources, that is the Teradata, on-premise, SQL, AWS, RDS, and Trackers. This was our four sources. So the data was directly coming from the source, that was the Teradata, and the Teradata is just like my SQL only. So here we can write the script. So in that script, he was mentioning whole the thing about that data, means the we was first we was creating the Spark station. That Spark station we was writing the host name, username, password, and then we was also adding the two table, that is table created and a table modified. And then this the script was kept in the GCS bucket, and after the skipping into the bucket, with the help of airflow orchestration tool, we was scheduling our script. What is that is a weekly or the daily basis. This was my first source, and the second source, that is the um, mobile app, and here the data was stored in the on-premise MySQL. Mm, and here the data was stored in the on-premise MySQL. So here the data was like real-time data. And I have used the GCP service, that is a data stream, and in data stream we was having the source profile and the destination profile. In the whatever the changes was happening into the source, it automatically it was happening into the destination profile with the help of CDC feature. So
Okay. So
that
how
is
you will secure the data? I mean, how you will secure the data in GCP?
how I will secure the data.
Mhm.
Means so
Have you
after
heard
writing the
about VPC or any encryption, customer managed encryption? Have you heard about it?
can you repeat the
To
question,
secure
please?
data in GCP.
Oh, yeah. Securing data, I means as I told you that we after writing the script, we was storing into the
Your
GCS
screen
storage.
got your screen was stuck. Could you please repeat?
Hello, is it audible?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah. Means as I told you that our script was kept into the GCS storage bucket. So it was securely, means it is full of securely only. So that
Mm-hmm.
the data couldn't be get the skewed, or it couldn't go anywhere. I mean, yeah. This kind of only the secureness was there into our project.
Okay, what is okay? So, can you tell me the difference between BigQuery and Dataproc?
Yeah, yeah. BigQuery is nothing but we can store here large amount of data with the help of Dermal technology. It is the very here we can use the real time data as well as the batch data. We can use, means here we can use the Dermal technology, as I told, means it has a up to means we can store much means a huge amount of data. And in the data block is nothing but it is a cluster based service, only we can use here the batch data, we can't use the real time data. And it is a cluster based service, means it was having the it is having the structured data, that is the batch data, means it is in a particular column. And it is also having means here we can use to store the data up to limitless, but we can't store the real time data. And yeah, that much only.
Dataproc? Okay, fine.
That about I told
So,
you.
mhm. So what is Cloud Composer?
Cloud Composer is nothing but here. Cloud Composer is nothing but where we are scheduling our script. So in my project, I have used the Airflow Orchestration Composer tool for scheduling our script. First, we was creating here DAG. DAG is nothing but the .py file that is in Python. Uh, DAG is nothing but the in Python only. It has the Python language. So and when the script is ready, so we were scheduling our script into the daily basis or the weekly basis. So this is the orchestration. Means in that script we
So
was
what is
mentioning tools. Yeah.
fine, that's just what is cloud function?
Cloud functions. Cloud functions are nothing but uh, whenever whenever the client was sending whenever the client was sending any script with the help of cloud function trigger, we was getting the notification that the script is already has triggered. And with the help of cloud function, this is one kind of biggest service. So with the help of this, mm we can understand what where the project has been where our script is and where our script has skipped.
Yeah. So I can see Hadoop as well, right, in your project or
Yeah,
CV. So,
yeah,
and Hive as well. So what is
yeah.
Hive you used for like in your project?
You means Hive and Hadoop means it is used to store our big data. Means what kind of amount all was there as amount of data was increasing. So we have used the Hadoop and Hive. So Hadoop 1.x and 2.x was there. So Hadoop 1.x is somewhat slower version as compared to 2.x. Here, in 1.x we used to store um, 74 KB data, whereas in Hadoop 2.x we can use to store the 128 MB data. And as it is a slower 1.x, it is a faster 2.x. So this was our yeah, this was the Hadoop. And in Hive also we have used the same only, but we in Hive we are having the um in Hive we are having the ecosystem that is
Fine, no issues. So what
yeah,
is partitions and buckets? I mean,
yeah. Partition is nothing but we can partition our data in a particular form, that is a date. Means we can partition our data in a particular column, means we can partition it, but in bucketing we cannot partition. We have to bucket, means we have to select particular bucket, and then we have to run our script. But in partition we can partition our columns, then we can do the partition by and bucket.
I mean, like we can divide table by column, right?
Yeah, 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 we can do it.
Okay, we'll move to the Linux part here. Uh, just tell me the Linux commands which you use daily work. I mean, in daily work.
We have used the cat for we have used the cat command for the serial wise. And we have also used the sudo command, and we have used start. Means Linux I have not used much. Just it was one uh, software type only, so that much was not in used.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll not get deep into that, but okay. In case of project which you have worked, so any challenges that you have faced in ETL or how you have solved it?
Yeah, yeah, there was many challenges such as I have said you that I have used the data proc service. So here the data was bad, so the data was going sometime it was going out of means means there was out of limit. So with the help of With the help of then we was as I have said you that optimization methods was there. So with the help of uh, catch and persist or broadcast join. So with the help of this we can we was handling our data as when our limit was going out. And sometimes the in the sparks when we was creating the spark session, so sometimes the partition by or the bucket by sometimes it was missing. So we then also we was getting one challenge that how the data was going the partition by. That time also we was using the optimization methods only. And uh, yeah,
Just imagine there is a incremental loads in so how you'll handle incremental loads.
incremental loads, okay. When we was having when we have date column, then only we can do the incremental load. Otherwise, we can't do the incremental load. So incremental load, it is if it is there.
Have you used any delta merge or like watermarking in such case?
Data merge, I have not used, but watermarking I have used.
Okay. Okay. Watermarking. Okay, fine. So, okay. How you will taste your pipeline?
Taste pipeline.
Mhm.
Taste pipeline means how because after writing
Um,
our script, yeah, after writing our script, one of our team member only it was they was only checking one of our senior who was there. They were only checking that
have
pipelines.
you observed it like how they um any sample data like I mean they have run with it to test it,
Mhm.
any kind of scenario, or they have validated the counts, any kind of schema. Fine.
No, no, currently.
Okay, one moment. Just one moment. Hmm. So, as I can see, I've covered all the areas.
Yeah.
So, I'm done with the questions. Any questions from your end?
No, no, I don't.
Okay. So, basically, from start to end, I've covered all the technical stack which you have
Yeah, yeah,
mentioned in your CV. So, if anything to share here as a feedback, then good, you're confident about your answers, but need
yeah,
to be specific about it. Like
yeah, yeah,
if we are answering correctly, then also they expect some specific answers, right?
yeah, yeah. I know
So
that.
if you are yeah, if you're answering in 4 lines, but they just need 1 or 2 lines, but very specific. So you can
Yeah.
work on it. Second
Okay.
thing, very important to look confident. You need to be look into camera entire interview, right? So you
Yeah.
cannot see here and there even while you are thinking. So
Okay. Yeah.
just yeah, don't move your eyes from the camera, and because it there is a huge impact of this basic body language, right?
Yeah.
So these things because yeah, that's it, and just you tried very well to answer. Just be specific about your answers.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Next time.
Yeah, fine,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank.
You can draw.
Thank. Yeah.